Hi everyone, I'm so excited for today's episode. I welcome you all to this episode of Let's Question It 247 with me, of course, your special Edika. So today I have someone very, very special on this episode with me here, and this person is a multi-talented soul. Like he does so many things. He's a mixed engineer, a very, very professional one at that. He's a graphic designer. He's a producer. I can continue going on and on and on if you leave me, but just know that he's so talented, and I'm privileged to have him on my show today. So welcome and thank you so much for coming.
All right, thank you.
His name is Magic Mix. So what we do here is that we just question every single thing because I am of the opinion that you as a human being, you're supposed to question everything in your life. Like everything you go out there to read or to anywhere you come across opinions, just question it for yourself because what worked for this other person will not work for you. So I have some very, very interesting questions to ask you for us to just have a very, very interactive conversation.
Okay.
And I'm going to start with about CBEX, the scam platform that just crashed.
Yeah.
And the millions of Nigerians are crying online that this happened to them. And me, I'm just thinking like this kind of a thing happens almost every year. And it keeps on happening and people still keep on falling victim to these people. So what do you have to say? Have you ever been a victim of that? And what advice do you have to give to Nigerians for them to stop actually being victims of such?
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Edika. Edika of the Most High. Well, everyone had this magic mix, like you all know. My own mind or my own view or my own advice to the people who are being scammed using the similar MMM.
Yes, something like that.
So Charlie, this my advice, especially to the people that did this CBEX, my advice for them is continue. Yeah. Continue. Yeah. Since we know one learn.
Okay.
So we know one learn. Continue. Make you lose because it gets waiting the like normally say use another person's mistake to learn.
Yeah.
You understand? But Nigerians, 85% of Nigerians, I don't know what they do them. The one way come being MMM, I think that was the first major one. It came and it crashed. It affected almost 80% of Nigeria. Other ones, which is bring money, you will multiply this. Many, almost more than 1,000 of them have come. Nigeria fell to it.
I feel like even if it fails in other countries, they must strive whenever they come to this country.
Yeah, definitely, because we just like suffering. You understand? We don't like learning.
Yeah.
We like to learn from our experience. So that was let them continue.
Okay.
And that's one. Then, on the other hand, I still can't blame government join. Yeah, because normally they are supposed to have a body, regulatory body that sees to stuff like this. You can't just come to a country, open anything you like, especially when you have to do with finance.
Yeah.
You understand? Open a financial institution.
Yeah.
And you start striving only for you to fold up and go.
Yeah, so I think you're making a lot of sense because if the government had these bodies regulating these stuffs, they won't keep on coming back. Because even this one that just crashed now, more will still come. And Nigerians will still fall victim. Like, it's so crazy.
So I still give part of the blame to the government. So government should take note.
Okay, cool. So you've never been a victim of something like that?
No.
Say the truth though.
I know that.
Don't come and lie.
No. See, I was a victim indirectly. Okay. There was this girl then. She came to me and said that she wants to register for such. I cautioned.
Okay.
She insisted.
Okay.
I cautioned. She insisted. I said, okay, go register. She said she doesn't have money. So she wants me to give her money so she can register for it. I insisted. She insisted. So I gave her the money. Only for she to cry back.
So the money don't go.
So that's why I say it's indirectly. Because now my money will go like
now
that.
Your money.
You understand? Though I knew it's going to go. I knew.
Wow. Okay.
Mm.
I think you're one of the few Nigerians who actually has not fallen victim to this kind of a thing, because even me sitting down here, they don't do me, I make me, I know they anything with like Ponzi scheme, you see me advising people, but most Nigerians, like you said, they love to learn from experience. And me, I've already learned my own lesson. But I thank God it was not big money, it was just small money. But you see, these people that used to put in a lot of money inside is quite a pity. And I
Yeah.
feel like people should try to start learning from other people's experience.
Yeah.
Because if they tell them now, you go beat them like, say, you just they play like we are not serious until the person now experiences it. Okay, well, thank you so much for your opinion.
All
So moving forward, my next question is about this man that lost his baby and his wife. It's such a very sad situation. And Nigerians have been giving their opinion. A lot of people are blaming the man. A lot of people are blaming the hospital. Some are even blaming the wife. Some are blaming governments. And, it has been a lot. So I want to find out I want to see from a man's perspective, what do you think about this situation? Do you think, are we supposed to be blamed? Because me, if they do me like say, sometimes I would like to blame the man and the woman, because you guys, I feel like people shouldn't be playing with a child. You have a lot of time for you to get ready, or you just wait and save the pregnancy for the future or something like that. But sometimes, Nigeria is such a very, very fucked up country. We just look like things are very, very hard. So I still can't blame Nigerians if they don't afford some certain things. So I want to understand what you think from a man's perspective, especially.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Though I've been seeing the video making the rounds on social media, to me, I will apportion blame to every person according to his or its contribution to it.
Okay.
I'm going to blame the government. I'm going to blame the man in his own
Okay.
angle. Okay, well, first of all, I will start from the government. The first problem there was the government.
Why do you say so?
Okay, good. The problem there is, first of all, we all know that, yeah, he had 9 months to prepare for this. Definitely. But we are talking about 500K.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, we no job dey. Na you go hustle. Okay, you go still hustle. Government factor like excess tax, police, extortion,
Mm.
high tariffs of electricity, high price of fuel, high price of cost of living. For a man who doesn't have a job, like especially government paid job,
Mm.
that have to maybe hustle his own way out,
Yeah.
to be able to carry a family and save up 500K standby.
Yeah.
Na big this thing for this country. Now, more they honest.
Yeah.
Okay. If you say government, even as they no provide work, they no come choke us for neck with their excess taxation and high tariff, high fuel price, high everything.
Mm.
At least, even the small world they hustle for fit, they do for us. Then, secondly, if you say government they do well, the health centers, okay, would have been functioning very well, that the man doesn't need to take his wife to a private hospital that would be expensive.
Okay.
Are you getting it? At least the public health care would have been available, that even without money, they would start taking
Are
care
you
of
saying the
attending to her.
government does?
Now, government side, that's the
Yeah. What I'm asking is, are you saying that the government healthcare system
it's
does
very
not work?
poor. Hey, if you say, oh, make I know you work, say you know they work. They just they go sit down, they give vaccine, they sit down, they cheat, they chat, they laugh. I mean, they tell you, government hospital that doesn't have antibiotics.
Okay.
Do you know? Okay, let me tell you. You know that 90 to 98% health centers in Nigeria. Okay, but at least I've been to 26 states, and I'm into health. So I have seen or visited many health centers.
Okay.
Most times, the staffs. Okay, example, the normal net that is supposed to be free,
Mm.
is being sold.
Yeah. 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 I know. Even some of the drugs that the government
Yeah,
will send
we send
to
them.
be shared,
Yeah,
they sell it.
they sell it.
Yeah, I
The
know.
government don't even care. Now, if you go to their the way they pack all these drugs,
Mm.
it's just like a packing store. No good facility to preserve these drugs,
Hmm.
because drugs are meant to be kept in a certain condition.
Yeah.
There are ones that is meant to be refrigerated.
Yeah.
Okay, there are ones that are supposed to be kept under normal room temperature.
Yeah.
But when you go there, you just see drugs anyhow. So
Hmm.
because of that, there are usually lots of casualties in the hospital. The worst is no electricity.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, many health center was on for night. Na lamp, na torch, and you see road there.
Hmm. That's crazy. Well, I know that government hospitals are bad, but I didn't think it was
I
bad
mean,
from.
they
I
tell
didn't think
you
it was that bad.
if bad reach like this,
Ah, ah,
if
wow.
bad well.
Hmm.
So even if now you don't see those kind of things, or maybe just go visit,
Mm-hmm.
you know yourself no like carry your person
Go there.
go there, unless now be the only choice where you get
Yeah.
to come contribute to it. You know, say if you go government or the health, listen, they no get any legit, let me just say a reserved pharmaceutical store or shop in the health center there.
Even if
That
they have, it's always
now that packing store,
scanty.
now
There is
that
no
packing
drugs
store,
there.
where they go pack those things, because okay, imagine a woman where they labor now. The husband will be forced to go buy stuff like all these their disposable sack, something they use for delivery to pack the waste coming out from the woman. You will go outside the hospital to get it.
Mm-hmm.
The pad, all those their pads, entry pad, delivery pad. After you will go outside to buy it. Okay, imagine somebody being an emergency that goes to such place by 1 a.m. So how you want to get those things?
I get your point.
So that's the government side for contributing to that.
Okay.
That one aside. Then the hospital is the next people I'm going to give blame.
Okay.
This is their private business.
Yeah.
But don't you think charging 500K for delivery is way, 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 way too high for deposits?
For deposits.
Yeah, they according to the man, he said for deposits.
Oh, maybe I didn't read the news though. I thought like
It wasn't.
the whole money was 500K.
You
But
cannot bill somebody the whole money when you are not done with your work in the hospital.
is that like a rule?
It's more like is a tradition. What you do in a hospital is you pay deposits. After
Okay.
treatment, they
Complete the
complete
payments.
the payment, because them themselves don't know the actual complete treatment that will take care of that situation. Because there are sometimes you be treating a patient and the person will not be responding. You have to change the medication.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you understand?
Yeah.
And sometimes they do have maybe reaction. You have to give the person any medicine for allergy control.
Like some other things might just come in that would
you know,
increase the bill.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you cannot just summarize the bill.
Okay.
Are you getting it? So
Yeah.
and according to the man, he said that he had some money. Okay, make una take this one first. Make him go run around.
Yeah.
At least the oath wey you take as a doctor or as a health personnel is that you are taking the oath to preserve and save life at all costs.
That's interesting.
So but now they don't bring life make you save.
You dey run.
You dey run. You see where the hospital fail am.
Yes.
Those say I know say na private hospital they wan get their money. But I dey sure say many private hospital you cannot even live without paying up your bill.
But I've heard of some cases where like such patients they are allowed and after the treatment they'll kind of run away or they won't even make any efforts to pay. They'll just be there in the hospital until God knows when.
Okay. In such situation, if na you wey give birth you go leave for hospital. They must find the money. If you dey say some people dey wrong, na your security you go blame.
That's making sense.
Now your security go blame. You no go come impose am give other patients wey go come. Blame your security for not being tight. So if they come to kidnap a patient in your hospital, they just kidnap am, steal am, comot without your knowledge.
That's a very, very interesting point,
Yeah. So they no get excuse for saying because of they treat some people. If you say dem dey stay long, they make them stand that long now. At least since na child bearing or child wey dem give birth to, dem know say there no go dey conducive for the child. They must find that money. You understand?
Okay, yeah.
So now we are come blame
The man.
in own side be say fine, we don labour don start. Only you when dem say when you dey carry am go that clinic abi hospital, dem say no make you bring big money. If una don argue for more than 5 minutes, you suppose know say na Naija be this. If Naija hospital don tell you mba, no, na mba. Anything wey you dey talk. Because I dey see many accident patients wey dem carry emergency come. Oga, you go buy card first o. Why blood is wasting? They no send you. If you buy, you now make deposit o. Before dem go dey at ten d to accident patients.
And these things cannot happen like I feel like in other countries.
No, they will sue you now. You will be sued. But you say Nigeria no get any normal system where they work.
Everybody just doing anyhow.
Do anyhow. You understand? So
yeah.
If I don't feel like 5 minutes, you know, say these people, so you don't be. Try immediately, come on immediately. If now near the health center, just go.
Even find any nurse around, someone must be willing.
You know, find any little means to do it. You must not go to another big hospital. You're not supposed to they talk long because life gets as it be. The woman where they labor, where they get complication like that. You're not supposed to waste a minute. It's too painful because I hear say, and I've been present in where the labor room, and I've helped in child delivery.
Okay.
I've handled the child delivery before. Though I wasn't the person feeling the pain that these women do feel, but I can tell that a minute of labor is a lot. He had the time to be
make
making video.
Why on the way to the hospital?
You see, they even check, they look the thing as if it's selfie. You look at them, they confirm, say you are getting yourself clear.
And he could already see that the woman was already, I don't know, losing conscious or something. Because I could hear him calling her, like, say something like that. But
you are still busy creating content. You understand? So maybe he's trying to create awareness about, okay, this is how the thing they go. But I don't see the reason, girl, your own, you say, you can't turn content creator on top of your wife pain.
To me, I feel like he wasn't taking it as serious as he should because it has to do with a child and the woman gets.
So then, for the not having up to 500K, I don't blame the man because somebody fit even get 2 million for this country, use they do wrong 1 or 2. Then 1 or 2 problem will come out. We will make them. So no, I don't blame her for that money side. I blame the country going what they inside. I tell you, I know life for you. This is why they hear you like the cocoa. I don't blame that man for the 500K. See, me, few months ago, at least, if you say make I give you 2M, make the whole body.
As borrow.
Anyhow, anyone will be. I still see do and see pack.
You know go shake you.
You know go shake me. But then waiting so. If you say make I give you 100K, I will give you.
But if you shake small,
I will excuse face. They give you that 100K. You understand?
Yeah.
So of course, Igbo people say, no be every time now in the man pockets. Like where I come from, I got sorry for the vernacular to pidgin. But nevertheless, if you don't understand what I just said, this is my language. This is my dialect. Which means not all the time where they get man for pocket. Sometimes they dry.
So what language is that exactly?
There is a Nsukka dialect.
Okay.
Of Enugu State, Nigeria, currently.
Okay, well, moving forward, we already don't see Nigeria bad, and you already pointed out everybody's blame. So I want you to give advice to young guys out there, young ladies out there that are yet to give birth. Because for me, I still believe that we got to plan now, because the fact that that child is no more, the fact that the woman is dead it's painful. There must be a way that we can actually plan ourselves better for us to avoid these things. So what advice do you have for people who are yet to be in this situation in order for them to avoid this kind of a thing from happening again?
Okay. My advice is not much. Plenty. Plenty. Because when it comes to stuff like that, I will tell you, say, sometimes something go unforeseen circumstances will happen. Money for choke. For man. So, but for the young people, especially in Nigeria, first of all, again, where they talk for Bible say, if you don't marry already, you don't do bad thing.
Yeah.
And if you decide say you don't go marry, you don't still do bad thing. But if you marry, you go hear
You mean now?
Now.
The chapter.
I don't know if you remember the chapter, Sha, but okay. Later I go remember them so that you go put them for
editing.
Editing, you go put them there on the screen. I go sign for it, you go put them there so that the viewers go there. Say if you marry, you go hear me. So now Bible talk now, and according to people they say a holy book. So as na holy book now warn you. So you suppose no say yeah what go happen. So you suppose
gallant.
And again, my second advice is, apart from being gallant, make them they follow this stereotype word that no be money that they use to marry. Young people. Now they give like this. No follow them. Now major scam be that. Now major scam. Make sure say not only say you get money, you can't get concrete something where you did do where you money must come out. If not, no entire marriage. Especially for this country. If you are not making at least 20K a day as profit for Nigeria, not going to marry. Don't leave the matter. Come on, body. The Bible will tell you, because you go hear him.
Wow.
And then at least 2 years I get to advise them. You go hear him. Marriage, be you get
a child's play, I get. So we are coming to the end of this episode.
Okay.
So one final question that will set you free. And this question is like, okay, if you are married and then you come back home and your wife you ask for your food. Where is my food? You know how we do it in Africa. And your woman is like, I don't get myself today. I couldn't prepare anything. I'm not feeling that strong. How are you going to react as the man of the house? Now the man of the house.
Okay. All right. Okay. First of all, my question is, they are not feeling that strong. Is it the kind of I don't feel like doing it? She's not actually feeling strong.
Now waiting she tell you. Now I tell you like
okay,
this.
Then I will assume that she's not feeling too well.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. First of all, it's not let's say cooking is not a gender based.
Coming from you.
Yes. Even in Africa, we believe it's the women's duty. I getting it to get the food ready, because it's the man's duty or the men's duty to go out and chase the bag and provide. I get it. But even if you check in the olden days, even the women chase the bag too.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, you're making sense.
Yeah, which means chasing the bag is not gender based.
Yeah.
Definitely cooking
should not be gender based. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, because in the ancient days, even the men, when you were still single, who they cook for you? If you go farm, What you chop there? Who prepare am?
No, help me answer, I beg.
You understand? Who prepare am? That time wey you go farm, wey you go hustle. If you be hunter, when you dey inside bush, they period the thing. Because those days, somebody might even travel like for 1 week to hunt. Who
they feed you as
feed
you
you
waka
as
for road?
you waka inside bush?
Who?
Because so they go just go outside, she collected the thing that she.
Exactly.
So it shouldn't be gender based. So if she's not feeling too strong, I go enter kitchen, go prepare my food, jeje,
Okay.
touch it. I go even come feed them. Because you know where. I go come.
No, honestly, me, I was thinking that you're going to be like, she's going to pack her bag and leave the house
No,
immediately.
no, she shouldn't pack her bag and
Okay.
leave the house. Because it's not gender based.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I feel like because running a home is a combined effort.
Yeah.
Because there are some times when you the man fit go broke and I still get money, she
She
go
go
carry the
support you.
family. So does it mean say you the man?
You know, be man again.
So that's the way it goes. So you're not supposed to pack bag and leave. But for the men wey decide say I go pack bag and leave, make them reduce because there's many bags will be packed. Because
No, I feel like a lot of people will still be ready for them to blend into, like, everybody should just go for what they believe.
yeah, you see, if you believe that the woman must pack bag for not feeling fine,
For not providing food for you, no matter the
no matter
condition.
the condition, that means that many people go pack bag for your house because human being must get sick.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Human being must get sick. So you go ready or better pack bag. People go pack bag well for your house.
They go pack back
They
tire.
go pack bag
Instead
tire.
you can't relax.
So if you they get that mentality, you never need to marry.
Okay. I don't hear them.
You understand? Because normally the woman will just see you for no reason. She does the best.
So we just tell you say she dey sick.
You want sometimes they don't even want to talk to you. They just don't feel like talking to you. And therefore they are sick. And in fact you talking to them says you don't dey fuck up. The people change them for you. So
That's crazy.
yeah, so I beg men out there, if your wife no feel strong to cook, and then go cook, or if you feel come on, go find what you go chap. Go find what you go chap. People go pack bag well for your house. So peace and love.
Okay, thank you so much for this lovely episode. You brought a lot of liveliness to this episode, and I'm so grateful.
Thank you.
To my viewers, thank you so much for sticking with us up till now. This is the end of this lovely episode. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye.